Hello, everybody. Welcome
Powered
to
by
episode
Riverside
6 of
FM.
Breakpoint Breakdown. Me and Luke are coming at you with another Daily Roundup. Luke, are we ready for today?
Oh yeah, dude, I am so pumped. We had a lot of great matches today. A couple of upsets too. It feels like every day there's like two big upsets that happen.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. And let's start with an upset. We have the Portuguese man Roca defeating Mensik, the 19th seed, from 2 sets to love down. 2-6, 1-6, and then 4-3 and 3 chase. What do you make of this?
Dude, honestly, I feel like it's a testament to Roka's physical game, to be honest with you, and a testament to Mensik's mental game as well. Considering he was able to put up against the French crowd last match, I'm really surprised that he wasn't able to close this match out, especially being up 2 sets to love. I mean, we've seen that with a lot of matches throughout Roland Garros this year as well, specifically. A lot of just matches that should have been cleared out easily, I feel like, in the third set. And this also goes to show you that, isn't it 2 Portuguese players, I believe, that are on to the third round now?
Yeah, Borges as well.
Yeah, this is the first time that's happened in I think forever. So it's great. It's great to see Portuguese players getting on the map for sure.
Yeah, you are totally right. And I was really perplexed to see this result. So I dug into the stats to see if I could really find anything. And to be honest, there wasn't much I could find other than the fact that Mensik only converted about 50% of his break points. He was 6 for 12, and he only won 40% of his second serve points in the fifth. Those were the only two stats I could really find. There was nothing else I could really find to separate these two.
Yeah, so Roca just must have played out of his mind, I guess, man.
Yeah, and one more thing I'll mention is that Mensik, in his last 4 majors now, he's lost three matches from 2 sets to love down.
Are you serious?
Sorry, I meant I'm 2 sets to love up, not 2 sets to love down.
Wow.
Yeah, Wimbledon,
Wow.
and then U.S. Open he was up 2 sets to 1 and lost, and then Australia he was up 2 sets to love against Fakina, and now here against the Portuguese Roca.
That is terrible for Mensik. I mean, if you can't close out like that, especially in slams, he's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And we talked about it with someone like FAA too. Hopefully Mensik doesn't go in the career path that FAA has gone.
100%, yeah.
All right, we'll take a look at some other results. We had Greek Sport. He overcame Diallo today in 4. He dropped the third. We had Cam Norrie backing up the Medvedev win with the straight sets win over Gomez, so good one for him.
Yeah, that's a huge confidence booster for sure for Cam Norrie.
Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of times people will say that the win after the big win is actually even more impressive to back it up. So good win for Cam Norrie.
Yeah, for sure.
We had Caboli. He won the all-Italian battle today against Arnaldi in 4 sets. Dropped the third in a tiebreak, but good win for Caboli. He's been on fire since that Hamburg win.
Yeah, since that Hamburg win, I feel like his forehand specifically, I feel like got a ton of confidence. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's going to play Djokovic soon as well, no?
No, it's Zverev next.
Zverev next for Caboli. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Caboli could. What's up?
Oh, sorry. No, we'll talk about that match tomorrow because that's happening on Saturday. So we'll talk about it more tomorrow. But yeah. Go ahead. Say what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I feel like Caboli can definitely damage some of the people in his draw as of now, for sure. He's a wild card 100%. For me.
Yeah. All right. Ethan Quinn, the American, he came through in a 5-set thriller today against Shevchenko. 6-4, 4-6, 6-7, 7-6, 7-5. What a win for the American. Great to see him through to the third round. We also had a big upset here. Filip Misalic upset the 27th seed Shapovalov in 5 sets. Misalic was up 2 sets to love. Shapovalov came back, forced a fifth, and then Misalic finished it off in the fifth, 6-3. I mean, what an upset.
Yeah, I mean, from Shapo's point of view, like we said before, he can be up and down. I mean, he was a wild card for me in this tournament as well. I didn't really see him going that far, so this is kind of up and coming for Shapo. I feel like I don't feel like this was entirely unexpected from our point of view. I feel like we kind of knew this would eventually happen. So I mean, yeah, he put up the effort for a comeback. I also feel like that's going to kind of shatter his mental, though, in the future for future matches, considering that he could have had a deeper shot at Roland Garros. I feel like that's going to eat at him mentally.
Yeah, not good. I think Shapovalov is going to be a little bit pissed because Misalic, he's ranked 153. I mean, this was a big chance for Shapovalov to make a third round here. Yeah, but you mentioned it.
Yeah,
He's just too up and down, Shapovalov, and it's been a
way
tough
too up and
stretch for
down.
him since the title he won in Dallas. I mean, so he won Dallas. He made the semis in Acapulco. Since then, he's just 4-7.
Yeah, that is terrible. 4-7 in tournaments for a player of his level is really really bad.
Yeah, we expect more from him. Even though clay might not be his best surface, we expect him to win a match against someone like Mislic.
Yeah,
So
especially that. I feel like that loss against the Dodger, the 17-year-old. I feel like that's what really got to him mentally on clay.
yeah, yeah, and we that's something we can talk about later about the 17-year-old's reaction. But Shapa
Yeah,
may not have been happy about that.
yeah.
All right, Jake Fernley. He gets the retirement win over Humbert 6-3-4 all. Humbert retired. I called that yesterday. Anyway, it's through to the third round. He'll take on Nori next. Yeah, so we mentioned Kaboli's playing Zverev next. Zverev came through in four today against De Jong. He dropped the first, and Zverev Kaboli, it's a great match we're looking forward
That
to
is a
that.
very very good clay match for
Yeah, could
sure.
be an upset too.
Yeah, it could go both ways.
Alrighty, we talked about this match yesterday. We said it's gonna be 5 sets, but we picked the wrong player. Lahechka, he took out Davidovich Fokina today in four, surprisingly, and it's a very good win for the Czech.
Yeah, I think that it's a very very big confidence boost for Lechka, especially because of Fakina's specialism on clay. I feel like
Yeah,
for him to be the clay specialist, especially before a match against Yannick Sinner, I feel like that'll definitely boost his gameplay and elevate his confidence enough. I don't think it'll be enough to put a dent in Yannick's game, to be honest with you, but I feel like it'll be a good confidence boost for future clay endeavors.
yeah, I don't think it's an easy match for the world number one next.
Yeah.
Um, Alrighty, Rublev, seeded 17 here. He takes out the Aussie Walton in straights, and he's got a blockbuster match coming up next. We'll talk about that later. Good win for Rublev. Novak Djokovic, the sixth seed, he surpassed the Mute test today. Chase, it was a straight sets win, but it was 3 hours for straight sets.
For 3 hours for straights is crazy.
Yeah,
That's how you know Mute was trying to push it for his life, dude.
yeah. Um, anyway, Djokovic, he's looking good though since Geneva, and he is the big favorite to make the quarters and likely plays Zverev in that quarterfinal.
Yeah, no, yeah. I could definitely see Novak making the quarters or semis. To be honest, the way he's playing now, winning in straights for I think his first two rounds. Yeah, his first two.
Yeah, yeah, he hasn't dropped a
Yeah,
set.
winning in straights for his first two, I feel like is a huge confidence booster, and also kind of gives a sort of an aura to the other players to know that he's still at that level that he's been at for his whole career, especially at Roland Garros. I feel like that'll definitely be a fear factor for him coming into all these matches in the future.
Yeah, no, I agree. World number one, we talked about him. Yannick Sinner, he spoiled the Gasquet party on Chatrier in the day with a dominant straight sets win. Sinner, he is looking good. He had a bagel in the second set as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
We
man.
released a little Instagram reel about this match before on it. We've talked about it already, but we'll do one last thing. Just a brilliant career for Gasquet, though, and he got a nice little ceremony as well after.
Yeah, I feel like it's great for him to get a good reception from the French crowd specifically because at Roland Garros, it's kind of fitting for him to retire. I think he should retire there, to be honest with you. I don't think he should be playing much more just due to his age and how he can't compete at these slams. I feel like as a player and to end off his career, end off a good career, I feel like he should have retired then and there, for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
great moment for Gasquet. I'll just name off a couple of his achievements and then we'll move on. 16 ATP titles. That is very impressive. They were all at 250 level, but that is still impressive to win 16 ATP titles,
Yeah,
especially in the
16
big
250s is insane, yeah.
yeah, especially in the big three era. He reached a career high of number 7 and 609 wins. So really impressive career for the Frenchman.
609, wow, that's actually
Yeah,
more than I
no,
thought.
yeah. I was surprised too when I saw that number.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sinner may have spoiled the Gasquet party, but the Joao Fonseca party continued on court 14. Straight sets win in a boisterous atmosphere against the double specialist, the Frenchman Pierre-Hugues Herbert. My French teacher will be happy about that. 7-6, 7-6, 6-4 win for Fonseca. Did you see any of it?
No, I wasn't able to catch it, dude. I actually find it really bad for reception that they have him on court 14, dude, because
Yeah,
that
no, no.
stadium is 100% filled to the brim.
No, he should have been at least on one of the three show courts.
Yeah, that's bad for Roland Garros. But yeah, I mean, the way he's playing right now, dude, he's getting at it, man. He's showing everybody he can play.
Yeah, and I have no doubt he'll be on a show court in his next match.
For sure.
All right. We mentioned there were upsets in the beginning. Big upset here. Sasha Bublik comes back from 2-0 down and upsets de Minaur, and he coined this later as the match of his life.
Dude, I love Bublik, dude. I saw a highlight on Instagram from this match. It was a set point, by the way. He hit a wide serve on the deuce side. He would hit it wide. de Minaur returns it, and it's at his feet. He just hits like a tweener in between his legs facing forward. De Minaur just rips it down the line, pushes up to the net, and Bublik just passes him to win the set. I mean, dude, you cannot make this up. He was down 2-0. And to win a set like that in that type of demeanor is such a Bublik like play that it just makes it's just priceless, man. I mean, this guy is hilarious.
Yeah. No, amazing win for Bublik. Let's talk a little bit about de Minaur, though, because he said after the match that he is tired mentally and burnt out. And just like we talked a little bit about Casper Ruud yesterday with this, he wants a shortened schedule, kind of echoing Ruud's comments yesterday. Chase, the schedule does need to be shortened, doesn't it?
Yeah, it 100% needs to be shortened, or at least give the players chances to choose what tournaments they want to play in.
Yeah, no.
Because like you said before, the Masters for like the top 30 rewards are 8 out of 9 played, right?
Yeah, 8 out of 9 played.
Yeah, that is insane, man. If you have to consider the slams and all the other tournaments like 250s, 500s that players have to play, that's insane. That's an insane schedule.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. ATP is going to have to do something about it because the players are just becoming more tired. So this is definitely an issue that needs to be resolved. Obviously, we do have that PTPA lawsuit. I don't think there's been any recent developments in it. I know that ATP can't retaliate anymore, so that's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, we do have that lawsuit. And then one more thing I want to mention about the Demon is that he had a little bit of a slam streak going on since the U.S. Open in 2023. He actually made the 4th round or better in every single slam since then. So that's well, yeah. So testament to his consistency as well.
Yeah, wow, that's actually a crazy stat.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate it got broken by one of tennis's showmen.
Yeah. Yeah, great win for Sasha Bublik, and he has Roca next, so Bublik should be liking his chances to make the 4th round now.
100%, yeah.
All right. This match was the first match of the day. It was on Longland, and you had the number 1 Frenchman, Arthur Fils. He battled past Munar and back issues in an epic 5-set win. He won the first 2 sets in a tiebreak. Then it was 2-6, 0-6, and then 6-4 in the third. Chase, he was down 3-1, and then
that is
left
insane.
40 at 4-all in the 5th, and came back and won.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a testament to his physicality. I mean, I think he's one of the most fit players on tour from the build that he has that I've seen. And I also feel like he brings the energy to the court that nobody else can really match as of now, aside from like Carlos and a couple other players. I also want to talk about how Munar complained about the crowd after the match.
Oh,
he was talking about. Yeah, no, he was talking about how the environment's like very hostile and how like, oh, they're only. I don't mind the crowd cheering for one player, but when they like start singing when you're serving, things like that. He was talking about how hostile the French crowd is, which I do think it plays a part in it. I think the French crowd is one of the worst crowds in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because just from like in other sports and like soccer and everything else, I feel like they're definitely one of the worst crowds to have to deal with as a player. So for Munar to come out and say that, I feel like some players should take that into account, and the referees specifically should take that into account as well.
Yeah, but you gotta expect that from the French crowd, like that.
Yeah, that's like I said, from a French crowd, you kind of gotta expect that.
Yeah, but no, I do agree. The French crowd and New York crowd, you probably say are like the 2 worst crowds in tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I have a question for you. Do you think the back issues that he had, he kind of has had back issues throughout his career? Do you think they will continue to be detrimental? Because as I mentioned when Rublev won that he has a blockbuster next. It's Rublev and Fils in the next round. That is a blockbuster. So I mean, what do you think about the back issues?
I think Fils as a player will find a way to overcome the back issues, and I feel like for future reference after Roland Garros, he'll be at a good attempt to adjust to it. I feel like he'll adjust his serving motion, everything else. But against Rublev, I feel like if Rublev's on, I think he's going to beat Fils in probably 4.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
that would be an upset if Rublev did take out Feast. Rublev and Feast, looking forward to that match. We will talk about that more tomorrow because that match is happening on Saturday, but will be fun to watch. And the final match we will go over, it was the match of the day. What an electric atmosphere it was on Shatria at night as Draper defeated Monfils in four.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw this coming. I mean,
Yeah,
and like we said, I mean, you said it yourself. Monfils' physicality dropped in the fourth set, correct?
yeah, he lost it completely physically at about 5-2, 5-3.
Yeah, I feel like that definitely happens, especially to players above the age of 35 on the tour nowadays, with how fast the game is, how fast it's
Yeah,
adapted.
and
For a young
clay is the
player,
most physical surface too.
yeah, yeah. For a young player like Draper to come out here, I feel like it was a huge challenge for Monfils. I don't think he had it in him to beat Draper, to be honest, at the start. But I mean, as long as he enjoyed the match, like you said, I mean,
Yeah, no,
as
I
long,
was
as
gonna
long as he
say,
enjoyed it,
yeah,
yeah.
Monfils, he just enjoys himself. He really relishes the moment. I mean, there was one point, I think it was, I want to say in the fourth set, where just after every single point, whether he won or lost, he was just laughing to his box at his team over there, and he would like he was just having so much fun there. It's nice to see Monfils having fun, or just any player in particular.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, any player smiling after a point is great to see.
Yeah,
100%.
we see Carlos do it a lot after he wins
Yeah,
points.
Carlos loves the game as well.
Yeah. A couple of things I want to mention. Draper in the fourth set. That's kind of the first signs we saw where he really seemed rattled. He was kind of yelling at his coach at times. Wasn't get too happy at the situation. Monfils did get up 5-2 actually in the fourth. It looked like we might be going five for a second. Monfils
Yeah.
had a couple of set points at 5-4, couldn't convert, and Draper with five straight games to win 7-5, and it was a lovely embrace at the net between the two. It was like a whole minute where they just had some message for each other. You have
Yeah.
anything to add?
Not really. I mean, I think the embrace is good from a veteran to a player like Draper. I feel like it's
Yeah,
good for Draper to get that type of advice and love from a veteran of the game. I mean, definitely a testament to Draper's mental game, though. I feel like, especially with the results that he got in Madrid and the BMP, he's held himself to a higher standard as of like now in these slams that he's approaching. And I feel like definitely in the later rounds, we're also going to see his mental get tested as a player and his skill level, of course, when he has to play all the top players, all top seeds. Um, for Draper's sake, I hope he gets his mental issues resolved because I don't want him to end up like another version of Rublev or like a lefty
yeah,
version of Rublev. Yeah, I
yeah,
really don't want to see him end up like that. So I'm hoping he gets past these mental issues.
yeah. No, no, I don't think they were too bad. I just think with the crowd and everything, it kind of got into
Yeah,
his
the
head.
crowd makes it super hostile for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. He may have to face a crowd in his next match against Fonseca. The Brazilians do like to come out
Oh
and
yeah,
play.
the Brazilians travel well.
Yeah. All right, that is it for today. What a day of play it was. A lot of great matches. But let's move on to tomorrow now. Friday preview. We are into the third round now. Just 32 players remain from 128. So there's only eight matches tomorrow, so we'll just go through all of them. We got Medjedovic taking on Altmaier in a bit of a random matchup, but opportunity there. We got Borges, who took out Casper Ruud, an injured Casper Ruud. He takes on the
Yeah.
25th seed, Popperin. Interesting matchup here. We got Ben Shelton, the 13th seed, taking on the man who took out Tsitsipas, Gigante. And Chase, Shelton got a walkover against Gaston, and he played his first round match on Sunday night. He got 4 full days of rest off. He has
Yeah.
not played since Sunday night. Now he will play on Friday. Do you think that'll mess his rhythm up, maybe?
I feel like it's either going to be very, very good or very, very bad because we
Yeah,
both know he played a five-set match against Sonego. Huge
yeah,
tension, huge stress there. But I also feel like it would have been good for him to get that type of feeling on the court for a second round of Roland Garros for sure. I don't really know what we're going to see from Shelton. We're either going to see a great rested version or we're going to see a sloppy rested version. We're going to see one of those two. And I really hope it's a great rested version because I want a great match.
yeah. No doubt about it. And one thing I will mention about Gigante, he's a lefty, so Shelton won't have that lefty to righty advantage in that match.
Yeah,
So
that'll be interesting for Shelton to have to work around for sure.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see that. We got the eighth seed Musetti. He has just been rolling this tournament. He's got Navone next. Navone is a clay quarter. That could maybe be tough for him, but I still like Musetti to come through that.
Yeah, I still like Musetti coming through that with four. Navone's return game is good, but Musetti's serve is just too consistent for Navone to off put his game as of now. I think Musetti's playing with full confidence and full strength right now. I feel like he's probably going to win in 4-3 again.
All right. We got the Frenchman Alice. He's taking on Runa, the 10th seed on that's the day session on Chatrier. We got the 24 seed Hachinov. He takes on Tommy Paul, who came back from 2 sets to love down in the last round against Fuciovic. And we mentioned yesterday that Paul has an abdominal injury. It's a grade 1 abdominal strain. We don't know if he'll pull up to court tomorrow. Do you think he will?
Honestly, it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, grade
Yeah.
grade 1 is the worst possible grade, correct? Or is it like the lowest?
I think it's the lowest, but it's still not good.
The lowest. Okay, yeah. So it'll be a toss-up for Paul for sure. I don't know what to expect. Even if he does play, I don't feel he'll be at 100%. I could feel he could maybe squeak a win out, but for the next coming rounds, no way. Not even a doubt.
Yeah, and we both like Hachinov in that match, right? Because just
Oh
because
yeah, 100%. Yeah, Hachinov 100% in four
yeah.
probably.
Hopefully, Tommy Paul comes out to play tomorrow. We would love to see him give an effort at that. Damir Jumher takes on Alcaraz, and we mentioned Jumher has an injury. That's at night on Chatrier. I mean, that's gonna be a beat down, isn't it? And Jumher might even retire, maybe.
Yeah, Jim was likely gonna retire. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Good match there for Alcaraz. And then the last one we'll talk about, I like to finish the previews off with the match of the day. And for me, tomorrow, that is the All-American battle we have tomorrow between the 15th seed Francis Tiafoe and the 23rd seed Sebastian Korda. Man, I'm so excited about this one. We've got an American moving on to the fourth round. And also, the winner of that one takes on the winner of Medjedovic and Altmaier. Both of these guys will be looking at this and saying, I'm probably going to make the quarters if I win this match. What are you expecting here?
Between the quarter and Brixby match, correct?
I'm sorry?
Between which match are you talking about?
Yeah, Tiafoe Korda.
Tiafoe Korda. Okay, yeah, yeah. I see. Honestly, dude, with Tiafoe, the confidence that he got from his last match, I could see Tiafoe beating Korda in four. Honestly, or 4 or 5. Tiafoe is definitely gonna have the confidence going into this match for sure. I mean, yeah, I still have Tiafoe winning,
You
100%.
have Tiafoe? Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll also mention the head-to-head. Head-to-head is split down right in the middle, too. It's 3-3. Tiafoe won the first 3, Korda's won the last 3. It's going to be a really interesting
Wow,
match.
I was like, that's a crazy stat, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Good friends they are as well.
Oh yeah,
Tiafoe
All Americans are great friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Tiafoe was really impressive against Carreño Busta. I think it was 4-3-1 he took him out. Like that was very impressive. Korda impressive too. He took out Brooksby 1, 2, and 6. So both guys they won't be too tired coming in. It's been pretty straightforward for both of them. You're taking Tiafoe, so I'm gonna take Korda for that for the sake
Okay.
of that. It'll be
Okay.
interesting to see who comes through that one. But that is it for today. Is there anything else we want to talk about?
As of now, not really. No, I mean, I think we covered everything mostly, everything relevant. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching our daily roundup for day 5 of the French Open. Today, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok as well. We're putting out some great content on those platforms.
100%.
But yeah, fantastic day of play today. Gonna be another great day tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.